Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Oshamo Flores. Imagine a Nigeria where children no longer greet elders properly, where traditional wedding fades away, and where native language slowly dies. It may sound dramatic, but the truth is, many Nigerian traditions that exist for centuries are quietly fading away, and no one is noticing it and no one is saying anything about it. These traditions are slowly fading away not because they are bad, but because Western tradition are slowly replacing the Nigerian local tradition. Today, we'll be looking at 5 traditions that Western culture or Western influences is slowly erasing in Nigeria. Some of these changes might surprise you, but some might make you feel uncomfortable. Let us start with the one that almost every Nigerian child grew up knowing fully well. Number 1. Respectful greeting of elders. In many Nigerian traditions, greeting elders respectfully was non-negotiable. Yoruba boys prostrated, Yoruba girls knelt down to greet. Hausa and Igbo tradition also have their own way of greeting elders respectfully in Nigeria. But today, in schools and in community, many young people, when they greet elders, they simply say hi or hello. Some even greet their elders while sitting down or while scrolling through their phone. It is no doubt that Western culture promotes casual equality. However, Nigerian culture has always emphasized respect for hierarchy and age. And this shift is changing how generations relate with each other. Number 2, the speaking of native language. There was a time in Nigeria where children grew up speaking their mother tongue fluently: Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Tiv, Efik, Edo, Benin, and all other languages. However, in today, it is very difficult for you to find a child that can speak his or her mother tongue fluently. And now, even parents, the pride in saying, my child cannot speak Yoruba, my child cannot speak Hausa, my child cannot speak Igbo, my child only speaks English, my child only speaks this, my child only speaks that. English has become the dominant language in home, schools, and even in the media space. But many people have forgotten that when a language dies, the culture dies. Because language carries history, wisdom, and identity. Number 3, extended family living. Traditional Nigerian society was built based on community and extended family. Uncles, auntie, grandparents, granduncle, grandauntie, they all played a role in raising a child in Nigerian traditional society. A child was never just the parent's responsibility. However, Western influence promotes individualism and nuclear family. Now, many people will say, it is not my business. This shift has weakened the strong communal support system that Nigeria once had. Gone are the days, even in your Sunday school and in your school teacher plays a role in discipline and raising a child. However, in this day, you find parents going to schools to beat teachers for disciplining a child. Beating a child violently is bad, but gone are those days, your teacher can punish you, can give you a punishment where you kneel down, raise your hand, you pick pin, you squat, you do a frog jump. All of these things instill this discipline in the child, because when you do a thing and you are punished for it, tomorrow you wouldn't want to go do that same thing. However, in today's society, you see parents going to schools to caution their teacher, why did you do this, why did you do that? Even in the neighboring community, an uncle or an auntie can find a child doing something bad and is going to scold that child or punish that child for doing something bad. But in these days, you see parents going to police station to arrest people for instilling discipline in their child. This Western influence has promoted individualism in Nigerian tradition. Number 4, traditional marriage rights. Before modern marriages became popular, Nigerian marriages were deep-rooted in culture and traditional rituals, where we had the bride price negotiation, the family introduction, and family blessing or traditional blessing. However, in today's society, marriages do not involve both families. Marriages now involve just the husband and the wife. You see people going into the courtroom, just the husband and the wife, a witness, another witness, and they are married. However, in those days, marriage involves both families, and this promotes unity amongst family, whereby When a husband and a wife are having marital issue, you can easily relate to any of the husband's family whom he respects so much. But you see, in these days, many people are dying in silence because there is no one to talk to when they are facing difficulties in their marriages. Today, some couples keep this custom and tradition and jump straight to the white wedding. And this influence of the Western culture into Nigerian weddings has made the cost of marriages so high in Nigeria. You see people celebrating about 3 to 5 weddings in a week. The traditional wedding, the white wedding, the engagement, the court wedding, all of these, when you check the cost incurred in all of this, it is so high. Now the question is, are we modernizing or we are slowly losing our tradition? Number 5, traditional dressing. Look at a Nigerian photo from the 60s and the early 70s. You will see that there is a difference in the way people dress in Nigeria then compared to now. In these days, you can go into an office in Nigeria putting on a traditional attire, and the people in the office will look at you as though you are not properly dressed, because the Western dressing has influenced how Nigerians dress and how Nigerians see people. Traditional clothing in Nigeria is now often reserved for only ceremonies. Thank you for watching this episode. Stay tuned. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
But you don't know.